enter the void, filling the cavity. Risk the reward if that's how it has to be. I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta do everything in my power to try to do what gotta do. Ride the tide, don't fight with the current that guided you. Melt the ice round the furnace burning inside of you. I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta do better. There's nothing they can do that I can't do better. Better yet, there's nothing I can do that I can't do better. Yeah, I'm better. I said I'm better. I gotta do 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 better. Gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late. Shade stuck to my face, hoodie glued to my head. Hiding from the same world that made me who I am. Deep breaths, can't even get out of bed. Too blessed to be so stressed. I do all this just to say get off my mixed emotions, prohibit my focus. This what you wanted, what's wrong with you? You don't make sense. Feel like I can flip at any moment. Faces playing in this with me. It's just a war with boredom, but it's sure to get me. Lord forgive me. Amen. Wear the crown of thorns for sport. I'm just waiting for a stone to hit me. Relationship on the rocks, my family all concerned, my homies still on the block, getting it I can't do. I'm stricken by survivor's guilt, I'm getting it off of words. Word. Come on, Herb, you gotta do better. I 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 gotta.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's Alaska taking on Houston. And stepping in is the speedy Jarren Duran. And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. Outside. Low. And the 2025 season is off and running. Late swing, foul to the left. Way outside, 2-1. That one the other way. Betts tosses to first. One out in the top of the first. Here's the center fielder, Jacob Young. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for two. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr., third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. And that gives him a lead. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Fought off foul. 2 runs across in the inning here on opening day. Now a screamer into the outfield. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. This one popped up right side. Carpenter coming on. Got it. Nice grab. 2 away now.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Connor Norby at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Contreras off of first with 2 away. Snap throw to first. Contreras dives back in safely. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Carpenter sizes this one up, and he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of bottom of the 1st. Mookie Betts will get us started. And first offering is fouled off. That one ripped left field. Forget it. That'll fire up the dugout, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
He just sent this stadium into a frenzy. They're going nuts. Sometimes a pitcher just has to tip his cap to the hitter. That was a really good sinker down and out of the zone. The place you want to miss, but the hitter looking down there clearly gets to it, and he gets it up in the air.
Swinging a foul out of play. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in game 1 of 2 in the series. Ball one there.
Ball one.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
On a line out towards center. Grabs it on the run. 1 down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer. And when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Witt over to first. And they get Altuve for the out. 2 down, bases empty. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. 2 outs, bases empty. Swing and a miss at a slider.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Stanton tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held back according to Rusty Valentine.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. But not before they're able to draw closer with this. New inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Yoan Moncada. Steele back to work. High fly ball, shallow right field. And there's 1 down. And now the right fielder, Stone Garrett. That one not close. 1-0. Steele, a former All-Star, He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Runner on at first with one gone. Digging in, Pedro Pajes. Laser could be trouble. And that's a double.
Waste no time there. They really turned on that one, and as it hooked down the line, it was hard to tell if it would stay fair, but it just barely sneaked in there.
Now batting Jarren Duran to the right side. There for the out. Runner scores from third. And now the center fielder, Jacob Young. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Yeah, that's fouled off. Pajes at third with 2 away. Lifted in the air down the left side. Tracks it down for the out. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Duran makes a nice running catch. Here's Michael Toglia.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. In the dirt. Outside low. 1-1.
One ball,
Mike
one strike.
Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog. And I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way. So people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
Batting eight.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jake Rogers. Now move to first. Toglia back in on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
0-1's the count.
Two outs. Grounds one to short. They take the force out, and that is the third out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning. Now here is Bobby Witt Jr. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside-the-park home run in the same game. Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
That's outside, and that's ball one. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Down in the dirt, swing and a miss. One out, bases empty. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. To third, and that's just foul. This one smoked out to left. Altuve pulls that one down. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. Lifted in the air, right center field. Young moving under this one. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Mookie.
Here's Betts. He's already homered here in this one. And it's fouled away. In the air, right side, Garrett. And it's caught for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now, Colt Keith. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses. Out towards left center. Young on his way over and makes the grab. And that is that. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Connor Norby. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you...
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Here comes Yoan Moncada, a switch hitter batting right. And that one pulled foul. Norby gets his lead at first with nobody out. Ground ball left side. Here's Keith for 1 and 2. What a play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
The right fielder.
So up next, Stone Garrett. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that will fall. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane.
Runner takes off. Swing and a chopper out to short. Sends it to Tolia. That's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Jose Altuve up to hit here. And the first offering is not close.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
One now. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that will drop foul.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1. Check on the runner. Altuve back safely. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Nobody out. Runner at first. And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, blowing away
The
with
right
some
fielder,
good
number
action
30,
at the end.
Harry.
You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably
Turner.
just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
At the plate, Kerry Carpenter. Swinging a foul straight back. And that one fouled off. Holmes over to first. Altuve back safely. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, 1 out. Tolia getting ready to hit, and he's already singled in this game. On the ground to first. Could be 2. Over to second for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. Steele back to work. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1. Duran in his 3rd season, 28 years old. And he's a former All-Star Game MVP. Swing and a miss. And it's nothing in 2. And that one is inside ball 1. On the ground. Gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Nice grab on the run. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Headed towards the corner. Pulls it in on the run. And that is... We head to the bottom of the 5th. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Duran makes the grab, 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open
The
instead of
catcher,
staying
number
closed.
34.
If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
That's to third, and it stays fair. And here is Addison Barger, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That one is absolutely belted, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here's Mookie to hit. Hit on the ground to short. Witt trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. They put the tag on him.
Now batting.
So digging
Second
in,
baseman,
Colt Keith.
Keith.
Pickoff move to first.
He's good.
That's a hit. Betts around second, headed for third. To third, tag, got it. And that is. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Wilson Contreras. There's a line drive to left field. Rafaela makes the grab. And there's one away.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch to the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. Man at first. Next to hit, Connor Norby. 0 for 2 in this one. And a foul ball. This one high in the air to left center. Rafaela. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Yoan Moncada with a chance to hit.
Yoan Moncada.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Pretty frugal
0-1,
guy.
no
He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swings and misses. And a count
I got
1 and 1.
strike.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Barger. He's in there.
The batter,
Here comes
the
the
right
skipper
fielder.
out of the.
Now pitching.
And now the right fielder, Stone Garrett. He's 2 for 2.
Led.
And the
That's a
first
ball.
pitch misses for ball 1. And that one fouled off. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two on, 2 outs. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 2.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
Breaking ball, and that got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So bases all loaded up. Pages, the next to hit. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Pierce Johnson up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Alexander getting loose as well.
That pitch is out.
Next pitch is outside.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
A little out front there as he
2
swings
balls,
through
1
it.
strike.
Bases loaded, 2 down. Here on opening day. Swings through that.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. On the ground, out to short. Betts whips it to first. Out to escape a base. And we're back. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Altuve swings and connects deep to left, and that one is gone. That should get the dugout going, and we have a tie ball game. It's 3-3. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time.
Pitching.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And the first offering is not close.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-1.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. The other way, and he beats the shift, and that one finds its way through.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
In the air, left field, Duran. And out number 1 on the grab. And here's the first baseman, Michael Toglia.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Outside.
2
And the
strikes.
count is 1-2. That's down and in.
2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Stanton at second, Toglia at first, 1 gone. In the air to left center, Young under it. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Misplay doesn't cost them. Inning over. But we're also Set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Jarren Duran. First offering, and it just misses.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Outside low, and it's 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Carpenter hauls it in, and there's one away. And here is Jacob Young, 1 for 3. Swing and a ground ball. Slinging it to first in time. So 2 down now, and here is Bobby Witt Jr. He's already homered in this game. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Cut on and lifted in the air. Rafaela. He's got it. And that is that.
Pitching.
Bottom of the 7th. Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's going back. Back some more. Gone! They must be going crazy in the dugout. His first homer of the year, it's 4-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
And the batter now, Addison Barger. Nobody on, nobody out. Here, the bottom of the 7th. High fly ball down the left field line. That's back there. And that one's gone. He sends a rocket to left. And they add on. It's 5-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dim. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here's Mookie Betts now. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Turns and fires to Betts. This one in the air, right field. Garrett puts it away for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home.
Shawn Armstrong takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game. So they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That's hard hit on the line. Brings it in with a nice running grab.
Now
and there's 2 outs.
the left fielder.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Out to short. Witt over to first. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches. Frame out of the bullpen. We're at the top of the 8th. And now the first baseman,
pitching.
Wilson Contreras.
Jose Butto.
First pitch misses. Movement in the bullpen. Dauri Moreta, the closer of the staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. Brisky also throwing. That one fouled off. Out front, rip foul. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the first out.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it, and I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Buto, 6'1" righty, 200 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. And that one hammered. That's back. That'll make it out of here. That one felt good. It's 5-4. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
Now here is Connor Norby. Looking to get the tying run on base.
8-2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
And a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the out.
Runner takes off. And that one in the air center field. Rafaela flashes the leather on the run and catch. Now it's the right fielder,
Now
Stone Garrett.
Right fielder, Stone Garrett.
And that one is lifted in the air. Carpenter on the move to the gap. Makes the grab. And that's the third out. One scores in the inning coming on this. And welcome back to the ballpark. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Armstrong back to work. Foul ball there. Stanton started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. He did not go around. Man at first, nobody out. Kerry Carpenter will hit next. Fly ball down the line. And a foul ball. Ripped to first, caught. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. So up next, Michael Toglia. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
The effort from both players involved in this play just really stands out to me. I mean, you got the diving stop at short, which was outstanding, and how can you not love the hustle flying down the line? That's just great baseball at an extremely high level.
Now, Ceddanne Rafaela, and that's in there for strike one. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Hung up in a rundown now.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Throw to second. Out at second. That. Welcome back. And here comes the closer, Dauri Moreta. A chance at his first save of the year. Line drive. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Stepping in, Jarren Duran. Now this is in the air down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Off balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Runner on the go. On the ground to third. Off balance feed, there's one. That's a double play. The ball game is over.
Any day of the week, a pitcher will take 2 for 1. Nice double play to get him out of the jam. They get the W. Way to go, guys.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
It's 6 o'clock, I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling X, but my phone line's dead. I guess my bills ain't paid. No ride to work for the day. Second option, hop the bus for some traffic delay. My boss, cause I'm running late and ain't no excuse. When I'm about to be 22, without a whip I can swoop. Feel like I'm finna my own dome with no escape. Zoning out, cause working out, I work what I make. My lady calling, bugging, always fussing. Just cause we ain't ballin', but it's hard because the cousin's rich. Cause the husband's hustling. And I ain't touching nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off of work, ready to go home and write. But I ain't got a buck to catch the bus, chillin' at the stop. Rain falling hard as ever and it's soaking my socks. Kicked my kicks off and took off my jacket. Rolled my jeans up, beat up in my headphones, blasting. Then started laughing while I'm splashing in puddles like the struggle. We dancing in the rain. Alright, I'ma try to do the same thing. Yeah, don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your, don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your, sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone into his office. Being cautious, cause he don't want my record to break. Asking me how I think my project's progressing it. I say cool, but the truth is I'm stressing the grip. Cause it's hard to make music when this depression exists. They say use it as inspiration. The best of them did. Well, that's them, see, I can't handle this pressure for. And if you ask me, stress is a. My girl needs more attention and my record label's desperate for hits. Now I'm cause I'm getting out the zone again. Makes me start to dread when I see a microphone. It ain't supposed to be like that. I said I'll be right back. I left the office, got a phone and called my partner Jack, and I asked him, remind me while I'm rapping. And right before he answered, I remembered my passion in the past when I was scribbling in my tablet to box out my mom and dad's scrapping to help me when my grandmother passed. Plus the many times when I was homeless and the times when I was broke, and this music made a way when I was hopeless. He told me to remember the rain, it'll diminish the pain. Then he told me not to ask him again, cause I know don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your, don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your, don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your, don't Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Just move your, don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Just move your, don't nobody wanna, I don't nobody wanna, I don't nobody wanna dance slow in the check it. Don't nobody wanna, nobody, you. Don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your.
What up, y'all? Yeah, soundtrack, what's poppin', baby? Woo! Y'all ain't know, I go by the name of Lupe Fiasco, representing that first and 15. Yeah, and this one right here, I dedicate this one right here to all my homies out there grinding. You know what I'm saying? Legally and illegally. You know what I'm talking about? So, check it out. First got it when he was 6, didn't know any tricks. Matter of fact, first time he got on it, he slipped. Landed on his hip and busted his lip. For a week he had to talk with a list like this. Now we can end the story right here, but shorty didn't quit, it was something in the air. Yeah, he said it was something so appealing, he couldn't fight the feeling, something about it, he knew he couldn't doubt it, couldn't understand it, branded, since the first kick flip he landed, labeled a misfit, a bandit, cocoon, 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 his neighbors couldn't stand it, so he was banished to the park, started in the morning, one stopped after dark, yeah, when they said it's getting late in here, so I'm sorry young man, there's no skating here, and so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast, and the way he rolled, just a rebel to the world with no place to go, and so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast, so come and skate with me, just a rebel, looking for a place to be, so let's kick, and push, and coast. My man got a little older, became a better roller. Yeah, no helmet, been on killing himself, is what his mama said. But he was feeling himself, got a little more swagger in his style. Met his girlfriend, she was clapping in the crowd. Love is what was happening to him now. He said I would marry you, but I'm engaged to these aerials and varials, and I don't think this board is strong enough to carry two. She said bow, I weigh 120 pounds. Now, let me make one thing clear, I don't need to ride yours, I got mine right here. So she took him to a spot he didn't know about, some odd in the apartment parking lot. She said, I don't normally take dates in here. Security came and said, I'm sorry, there's no skating here. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And the way they roll, just lovers intertwined with no place to go. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come and skate with me, just a rebel, looking for a place to be. So let's kick, and push, and coast. Yeah, swanky. Yeah, before he knew he had a crew, there wasn't no punk, and they spit fire shirts and SB dunks. They would push till they couldn't skate no more. Office building lobbies wasn't safe no more, and it wasn't like they wasn't getting chased no more. Just the freedom was better than breathing, they said. An escape route they used to escape out when things got crazy. They needed to break out. They had to any place with stairs, any good grinds, the world was theirs. And they four wheels would take them there until the cops came and said there's no skating here. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And the way they roll, just rebels without a cause with no place to go. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come roll with me, just a rebel, looking for a place to be. So let's kick, and push, and coast.
Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster. Todas se me arriman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster. Pa' su postre, entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Que te el abuso, si sale un meque, mis perros están buzos, me sobran los recursos y cuando traboneamos la hablo sucio, lealtad siempre prométeme, afila el machete, la tengo arañando las paredes, facturando emerald verde, todos los semáforos luz verde, entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero, yo no soy Shenlong. Que te espera, entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Arte Mona Lisa, por mi cama se desliza. No me avisa, sus chelas hacen fila. Son unas bandidas, buscan que la les bendiga. Soy el Dembow Killer, dueño en la maquila. Liche en la soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Otro dueño de la aldea, women se me pega. Huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Gamaliel, International Flow. John Gama, dando de la mata. Desde el valle en las hamacas. Salvi, si les tomas es que les está dando vértigo. Visto para acá arriba.
I'm saying I just
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. This is the game of the week on MLB The Show. It's the Huskies taking on the Heat. Well, Singy, today we get to see. All right, we'll be back to get this one. Okay, all set to go. Now it's going to be Jarren Duran. Strike one.
0-1.
First pitch, 640.
Now fly ball to right center. Carpenter on the move to the alley. Hauls it in for the out. Let's take a look at our lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
And that one is lifted in the air. Altuve makes the grab, and there's two gone. Two outs, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Witt went deep in his most recent game. Two outs, base is empty.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters Got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Makes the catch. Inning over. Bottom of the first. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Mookie Betts. Betts swings, deep drive, left field. Gone!
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Now snap throw to first. And he dives back in safely.
Heart of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back. Out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a pair. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Bradford, a guy that really fills up the strike zone, rarely walks people. The downside is the home run ball more likely in play.
Well, pitchers like this usually work down in the zone a lot, but these days, with all the uppercut swings most hitters are taking to elevate the ball, pitchers almost have to be effective up in the zone with hard stuff. So maybe that's one area he can improve in his game to try to combat that long ball.
Hit in the air left field. Young drifts towards it. Makes the catch. And there's one down. Here's Michael Toglia, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. And first offering is fouled off. As a hitter, does knowing that this guy's going to be in the zone, does that make you more aggressive?
Kind of, but you still have to stay on that backside. You got to make sure you get pitch recognition and let your hands work.
And Kenny Jansen punches him out. That's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They try to check the swing. Just couldn't do it.
And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Rippers in this.
You're out. That's ball 4. Ow.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. Leading off, Connor Norby. Johnson back to work. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Carpenter makes the catch. And there's one down.
The third baseman, number 5, Yoan.
Here is Moncada, 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Johnson fires. And takes low for ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
Count.
Out towards right center field. Carpenter has a beat on it. 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Stone Garrett digs in now. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And now it's going to be Pedro Pages. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
Oh, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. That's the ball game.
An historic day for this franchise.